All right, so here we are in the live trading room, and just going to do a quick recap on the EMD trade that we're still in here. We took live this morning, and you can see overnight. This is EMD, mid cap 400, $10 a tick. We had sold off fairly deeply in the overnight session, and we did have some news early that pushed the market lower. There was some bearish news that came out and pushed the market lower, so it came down right in this 905. If you recall, we did take a short here, and we got stopped out for a small loss. Then we took the short and got stopped out. Then we carefully watched the market come back up to the swing level, and we were looking for a break, and sure enough, it took the breakout right here. We just popped one contract in. Came all the way up here, broke through pivots, broke through the pivots, 3/8 pivot, 4/8 pivot. Came all the way up here to this 5/8 pivot here at 916, which was a good out. See, it spent a little bit of time up here. We talked about exiting here. And we went ahead. Right now we have a trailing stop sitting at 913.90. We're giving it what we call a little bit of wiggle room because, in fact, this could simply be a probe trade retracement into support. And if, in fact, this higher level, this 4/8 pivot is going to hold, let's open the chart up a little bit better so you can see it. There we go. We would look for some kind of resumption of buying, taking it higher up through here. Now, if it comes back up to this 916 level, in fact, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a sell stop up here. If she comes up and checks that, I'm just going to go ahead and get out of that trade. She takes one more poke up here. Yeah, Lee, this was a conservative, comments coming in from the team. This was a fairly conservative entry. We were looking for this swing level to break. You could make the case that the trend reversed somewhere right in here. We talk about trend reversals all the time. This, in hindsight, of course, you can see this turned out to be kind of a V-shaped bottom. Came down here, hit that 905 level. We went back and looked. This was a very strong support level here, and it turns out that it held. But here you have a swing, here you have a swing, here you have a swing, and then when this, you can make the case that when that swing was broken right in here to the upside, that in fact you had confirmed a trend reversal. And anywhere above this pivot, actually, 908-ish would have been a good long entry right in here. And we didn't get in until this level was broken. We were watching this little swing here. Remember this morning? And that little swing right around 909, and we wanted to see that taken out by a couple of ticks. Sure enough, it did. It took it right out, punched up through the pivot. If you were trading multiple contracts, which a lot of our traders do, this was all profit-taking opportunities. Each one of these pivots here was profit-taking opportunities, and if you had 2 or 3 or 4 on, of course, you would have a trailing stop on the last contract sitting here just behind this 914.10 pivot. Let's give it a couple more minutes, see if we poke up to that swing at 16, taking out our target. We'll close that trade out and wrap up the room here this morning. By the way, we did, let me scoot this over to the right, we did have a couple other nice trades here in the room that we took. This is YM, mini Dow. As you can see, very similar price pattern. Sold off overnight. Broke down very nicely. You can see, expand the chart out a little bit. Here was our sell-off here. Broke down. Check support here at this 400 level. Never broke it. Double bottom. Boom, boom. Up she goes. You could make the case that the trend change was right here. When it took this swing level out to the upside, we did buy this, by the way. The profit-taking areas at the pivots, takes pivot 5/8 out, 6/8 out, 7/8, keeps heading all the way to the 8/8 pivot. This was a swing high of the morning right in here. 5/8 pivot, just broke it by just a handful of ticks. We call these probe retracements. Punch up, retrace, higher high, retracement. This circle right here, we had a stop sitting, unfortunately, a tick above that 470. Whoa, gonna get me. I'm going to get a little greedy here. I'm going to punch it up higher. Think she's going to break the pivot? Or should I leave it there? This is always a trade-off right at the end of the morning here, isn't it? Get greedy or leave it there. I'm going to put it just above the swing. I think Marco's telling me here. So he tells 917.70. 1770 was the swing, right? All right, going to take a consensus from the team. Should I drag this target down a tick or two under the swing at 16 or let her ride? What say you, team? I'm going to pull the stop up a little bit, though. What say you, team? Get greedy? Whoa! It just popped and took me out. What happened there? Whoa. Whoa, it just popped up and took that trade out. Did you see that? There you go. That's it. 17, 16. It just took. Remember, I just had that. I had that right there. Remember? It just took it. Oh, it just popped right through that pivot and took it out. I'll be a son of a gun. Oh, what a fun morning. Anyway, yeah. So YM over here, yeah, it had a very nice run. We were long here, long here, long here, long here. Stopped aside here. This was another probe trade retracement. Some of our traders took this, trading pivot to pivot in the direction of the trend, which of course all morning was up. We had nice 100-tick runs here, which some mornings you get that on the equities. You know, these markets run 60, 80, 100 ticks. And that might be a good out up there, huh? That's the swing high of the morning. That thing just popped right through it. See that? Amazing.